first time this season to the Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. I'm JJ Sylvia, joined alongside myself by Carter Sylvia and Rylan Toy for a momentous occasion here at the Vet tonight, gentlemen, as we honor the 2025 state champions. It's basically a celebration of old and new. We're celebrating the old of the state championship team and a new era that's about to begin. To tip off, it'll be Taylor versus Pyers, and the Raiders will come away with it. Let's meet the starting lineups. Ryan Crook will give way to Owen Lambert. Him, Aiden Dukran, Dominic Taylor, and Ben Laura will be the five to start for White. A bit of a spin by Crook. He can't finish there on the board for Pyers. Pyers will be joined by Duclos, Correa, Bulger, and Rivera as the five to start for the Greater New Bedford Voc-Tech Bears in their green jerseys with the gold trim. Pyers into the paint will go up, and last year's state championship team will inbound, and now Crook, a three-sport athlete, a state champion most recently on the field hockey team for Somerset-Berkley, and also a outfielder for the baseball team that just might, based on our discussions, move up to second base. And Don Taylor will strike from deep.
Dom Taylor in his wheelhouse at the top of the key, draining a three.
Bears will look for a response. Three on the way is converted. A straight swish for Jordan Correa.
Great job there by Correa, responding to the Dom Taylor three, and that's a good one.
A fast-paced start. Duprin underneath for two. Raiders going with a half-court press. Taylor gets a hand in there and causes the turnover. Taylor has it back in his hands. Near corner on the drive, and the foul called. Was ambushed by Rivera, has to give it up. Taylor, Dom in the low post, can't get the first try to go. Second one will draw the foul despite the miss.
First opportunities here today.
That is true, Rylan. Chris Mendes described it in a recent article for the Somerset Sentinel written by George Austin that Taylor is one of the best 3-and-D players that you're going to see in the state of Massachusetts, and Taylor will take the second free throw and make it. Raiders trying to build a cushion early, something that they were accustomed to last year. And another turnover. Lambert blocked by Pyers. Inbound goes to Don Taylor, a catch and pull. Goes in.
Great play design there by Coach Mendes, really just stuffing any sort of attack from the Voc defense.
Jacoby Yarrow, the bounce pass to the other side, and unable to finish it is Duclos. Tom Taylor the other way. Taylor pretty much double teamed, had it taken from him, and the call will favor Green. Great defense there, Carter, by Nazia Bulger, going up against a state champion in Dominic Taylor.
Yeah, for sure, John. And this Bears team's not going to back down no matter who they play, and especially if they want to take down the state champs.
A beautiful finish in the paint there. Some nice footwork and finish work for Jacoby Yarrow. And now Crook looking to use his footwork on the other end. Yes, sir.
Ryan Crook zooming down the lane, and nobody could catch him as he had an easy lay using his speed.
Tried to get a hand in there as well. James to the near side. Yarrow, wide right. Offensive board, Ferreira kicking it outside. Three-pointer is down. Jackson Duclos.
That's a big statement for the Bears as the quarter is coming to an end with 45 seconds left. That three is huge for momentum going into the next.
Pull up midi, strong. Pyers the board, 3 seconds. James the heave, he got it! Chase James gives New Bedford Voc some momentum going into the first quarter break. Rylan, what a shot! Here on Somerset Access TV, Berkeley Community Access TV, and Blue Raider Studios all winter. So be sure to stay tuned. Dom Taylor looking to add to his point total. Yes, he will. A little shimmy, shimmy.
Wow, that finger roll A, scooping under the defense. Really impressive play there by Dom Taylor.
Sassman giving way to Taylor, and now Crook. Ryan, a much bigger man on him, will give it up. Lauro, yes, sir. Ben Lauro, trying to show off maybe a little bit in front of his big brother's former teammates, Carter.
Yeah, great shot there by Ben Laurel. Just having the confidence as a first-year varsity player to take that shot and make it with ease.
For the half. Sassman working on Pyers. Ran out of room to move. He's got to get rid of it. For Taylor on the slash. He's got it.
Great slash there by Dom Taylor, finding the open space, outrunning his defender. And a great look there by Carter Sassman, looking for the open man.
These two South Coast foes. Another turnover created by the Raider defense. Crook can't finish. Taylor can.
Great job there by Dom Taylor, picking up the scraps of Ryan Crook and putting up the easy lay.
The momentum from that first half. They're ready to play.
Raiders looking to shift the momentum early in this second half. Owen Lambert finds Dom Taylor on the drive with the right hand. First one won't go. Second won't either. The third will go. Count it. And the foul.
Dom Taylor didn't work on the first try or the second try, but on the third attempt, great job there by Dom Taylor, keeping the ball in his grasp and getting the and one.
And the Raider student fan section with their tropical theme tonight that I'm trying to match with my best dressed shirt. Trying to remind these Bear players that they cannot commit certain fouls. Ben Laurel has it stripped from him by Pyers. Pyers has Correa coming in to help, and Pyers gets blocked by Dom Taylor. Crook up the floor, finding Dukrin with the finish.
Great job there on both sides of the court, Dom Taylor, and then a great job there by Aiden Dukrin to have the composure to make the easy lay.
Pyers to the far side. That three coming up short for Correa. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in quarter three here on opening night for both the Bears and the Raiders. James rejected by Dukrin, and it will stay Bear ball.
Great job there by Aiden Dukrin, getting up high for that block, not allowing him to get an inch of space. Great defense there by the Voc-Tech Bears.
Chris Rivera for three. He got it. And number one is the one right now. Lambert will get the inbound again. Raiders get a fresh shot clock. Crook, the shimmy, backs into the paint. Back up top, Laurel. You got it.
And Laurel, the bang three from Laurel. And that puts the Raiders back within contention. 63-56. Now, 65-56. Bears.
And the quick break. Dukrin driving, pulling, missing. Ferreira the board. And now Rivera. With 5 minutes remaining, Rivera, the left-handed finish. 13 will look to make it a 7-point game, and it is indeed that, 69-62. Long pass up the floor, Correa, count it, and one.
That was a huge bucket for the Bears there. It's looking like, as you said earlier, John, whatever the Raiders seem to be throwing at the Bears throw it right back and do it even better.
Like a heavyweight championship boxing match. These two squads dealing blows left and right. Dukrin the board and Taylor the push. Taylor, a little shake and bake on Pyers. Won't go. Second chance, also unsuccessful, but the third is in.
Dom Taylor, persistent on the offensive boards. Nobody seems to be able to get the ball from him, and he just gets that third chance opportunity and makes it count.
And a timeout on the way by Greater New Bedford and head coach Robert Dukrin the board and Taylor the push. Taylor, a little shake and bake on Pyers. Won't go. Second chance, also unsuccessful, but the third is in.
Dom Taylor, persistent on the offensive boards. Nobody seems to be able to get the ball from him, and he just gets that third chance opportunity and makes it count.
And a timeout on the way. 56, half-court press on for the Raiders. Pyers throwing it up high. Correa catching it. And now Yarrow. Blocked! Aiden Dukrin says no.
Aiden Dukrin, a beast on defense. Number 11's really been special to watch here on the defensive side of the ball.
James up top. Rivera. Yes! Chris Rivera from downtown, and it's back to an 8-point advantage for Voc. Dukran for Sassman. Sassman driving. Tough shot, won't go. Rush as they look to cling to a lead that has slowly dwindled down below 10 points here in the fourth quarter. To the corner. That three has Dom Taylor get a little bit of a piece of it, and Taylor will come up the floor for the Raiders. Taylor stops to the corner. Sassman three. Yes! Carter Sassman from downtown, back to a 5-point game. Timeout on the way. And Carter, Ryland, this is what we're used to seeing from the Raiders, that relentless, never-ending fight, and of course, the pristine shooting from beyond the arc.
Yeah, great job there by Carter Sassman. Hasn't really been called upon to take a lot of threes in this game, but when given the opportunity, he took it and never looked back.
Pyers for Duclos. Got Sassman in the air, back for Pyers, who finishes.
Great job there by Pyers, taking the contact and just making the layup with ease.
Raiders need an answer. Lambert got it.
Smooth pull-up jumper by Owen Lambert. He's really been impressive on those type of shots.
Now Duclos with bodies flying everywhere gets the finish. Sassman for Lambert as we go under 1 minute left. 78-71 Voc. Crook! What a finish.
There we go, Ryan Crook. Great finish there.
Duclos for Pyers. He'll get 26 campaign for Robert Delalue's Bears. Give Correa the second. Lambert speeding up the floor with 5. Pull up 3. Won't go. Pyers has the rebound. He'll dribble it out. And the Greater New Bedford Voc-Tech Bears have come in to the Veterans Memorial Gymnasium, and they grab a season-opening victory. Final score 83-73 as we're back up here on the walking track one last time. And gentlemen, final thoughts before we sign off for the night.
Yeah, it's a great win for New Bedford Voc. They really just showed up today, and they were the better team.
Yeah, it was a really good game for the Bears. Not great for the defending champions, Somerset-Berkley. They did not play great. There were some players that really stood out, but not too much.
So game number 1 of Chris Mendes' coaching career as the head coach here at Somerset-Berkley ending in a loss, but still a great effort. But the Greater New Bedford Voc-Tech Bears, just a dominant end of the first half and an excellent second half. Really piggybacking off of that effort from Braden Pyers to seal the victory. Once again, final score 83-73. For our entire crew, including our cameraman Brian Moniz and my broadcast partners Carter Sylvia and Ryland Toy, I'm JJ Sylvia, wishing you a good rest of your night from here inside the vet. Stay warm.